Hello everyone, TheOntarioGardener here. Cars in the background. So I'm bringing you guys now to a bridge, an old bridge near, I'm out picking up bee supplies, equipment for my bees, for my honeybee hives and whatnot. And I went kind of the back way. I didn't realize, I forgot this bridge was here. But I'm like, I'm gonna show you guys around. It's a, right now I'm at the stream flow. It's a gauge, so basically they can adjust the flow by opening different things. That's how it used to work. It's not like that anymore, but that's what this little shop was. And there's bugs. Can you see them right here? Just like crazy. So I'll flip the camera around. If I can figure out how to do that. So here's the bridge. 3.4 meters, so that's what, 13 feet, 14 feet. It's Hamilton Bridge Works Company. I don't know what the date is on this. This is old steel. They don't make bridges like this anymore. Like, this is some thick metal here. All riveted together. It's not welded. It's riveted together with big old rivets. And it's all rusted, of course. And then, of course, on here you have a nice thick deck board. And it's basically, these tire tracks are people doing burnouts probably, and who knows what else, just, for no reason. And this here, this isn't where anywhere. This is called the Grand River in Ontario here. It's a peaceful place. I don't know if you can fish in here. Most of this is, obviously the river is public land. You don't own the river. So people who own the road goes this way, and then it continues on this way along the river on that side. I'll show you in a second, but no one owns the river. There's a fish right down there. If you could see it, right there. Oh, I can't, right there. I'll zoom in on it for you. Right, I was gonna focus or not, right there. See it swimming? So to answer the question, are there fish in this river? Darn sure there is. That's a big man. I could have thought it was a trout. The river is has this coppery color to it. And a lot of that's from the minerals and stuff in the iron in the surrounding area. It gives it that kind of tint. It's perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing, it's not like it's dangerous. All rocky bottom in here. Hard to kind of see a little bit. But when we have like real heavy rains and stuff, it does raise a little bit. Not too much, because it's a very wide river, right? Like where my finger is, that's probably 50 feet. Here, you're probably over 100 feet in width. Let's go to the other side. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it a little bit better. This road's very little traveled. There's not much back here. Some power lines, because there is a house up in this way. Over here. Now, this river's not very deep. Right below us here, it's probably maybe 3 feet. Over here, you can't really see it. There's a pipe here from the old pump station. You can see how there used to be levels on this. Well, there still are, because years ago, this was set up differently. Almost as somewhat of a little bit of a dam system. It's not like that anymore. It's just the bridge. The bridge just goes down to there, as you can see. Like I said, there are fish in here, not a lot, but I'm sure if you cast a line in here, you might pick up something. But this river goes a long distance. I'm not sure actually where it starts. There's some rapids up there. This would be a lovely place to get down here. I mean, I'm sure if you go over here, you could get down there and just kind of hike along here a bit. I don't know if this is private land. I don't see any signs. But again, it's one of those things where you don't just assume you can go just because there's no signs. Well, we're pretty remote here. I pulled up to the side of the road up where my car is. There's a little bit of a pull off there. It's not a driveway. It's on the opposite side of a driveway, and the house sits back a bit, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, look at that. The bottom is just that kind of rusty color. And I don't see any fish right down here, but on the other side, I found that fish right away. So down in here, this is pretty deep. It's probably maybe 8-10 feet down in there. The bugs are out. These, not mosquitoes, there's these little black gnat bugs. Let's go around over to here. And yeah, you could easily, this might be a little tricky to get down. There are no trails here. Like it says, someone's, again, no one owns the river. So if you come down here, you could get down. It's a little steep, but you could get down there. Be a nice place. I mean, it's pretty mucky down there, so you wouldn't be getting down there. You couldn't have a picnic down there. But if you're fishing, I don't know if this is a stocked river or not, but look at that. Beautiful river. Like this is my type of river to fish. Cast your line. I mean, it's real shallow right there. You could wade out and stand in the middle there, and then cast down in here, reel your line and reels, because the river's real slow. You see how slow it's moving here. It's faster up there where the ripples are because it's shallower, but when it gets deeper down here, there's not near as much. I don't see many other fish. I saw that one right away. So maybe there isn't a lot of fish in this section. Because when you have a lot of rapids like this where it's shallow, the fish, unless it's high water, the fish tend to get trapped in between sections. Like down there, there's more rocks with rapids. So the fish that are in this section here, like you'll have to stay here, and it'll be hard for fish to get in here without it being like a higher tide, not tide, like a higher rainfall. And on the bridge here, they have these things here. This is for drainage. This just goes straight down below, as you can see. This is a lovely place, and here are some flies that are doing their thing. Lovely place. I'd love to have some water like this around my house, around the farm. It's just so dry. It's just nothing but sand. Look at these big beams. Look at this. It's all rivets. There's no welds on this bridge. They're all riveted together. Amazing. And this is strong. I mean, I'm not sure what the weight limit is on this bridge, but it's been here a long time, and it will likely continue to be here for a long time. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining me. This is a bit different video. I do want to say that throughout the summer, I'll have a lot more of outdoors type videos. I want to do some bush videos, some bushcraft videos. I have about 10 acres of bushland in the back of my property, plus a couple, an acre here, an acre there of little land with pine trees. I want to do some kind of bush videos, like hatchet and starting fires and different things like that, kind of outdoorsy stuff, because I love doing that type of stuff. Love being outside. And yeah, so stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, this is a lovely place. I'd love to live near here. If I live on this property here, near this, and if there would be fish here, and if I'd eat fish, what people in my family eat fish, so you're good there, I'd be out here probably every week fishing. All right, guys, thanks a lot.